Okay, let's do it for the replay. We're gonna get into a little bit of a reading. I know a lot is happening. To read on is Friday, so y'all know stuff happens tonight or over the weekend. Now, I've been hearing some really disturbing things, but we did talk about this. We said that homeboy got radicalized. He got his zealot flag got to fly, and I'm talking about Hag's breath. Oh, Jesus is Lord. There we go. I just changed on our channel. Subscribers only can comment. So if you're new to our page, welcome, by the way. But in order to talk, to comment, you're gonna have to be a channel subscriber. It doesn't cost you anything but a little bit of energy to hit that subscribe button. And then you have to wait 20 minutes. Trust me, we should be about an hour. So you'll have time to join in, to become part of the community, to have a lot of fun with us. Woo, child. We got like nothing done yesterday. So I'm looking at the note here. As you know, Blanche is the acting. And that other guy, I'm gonna call him Led Zeppelin because I don't know his real name. Zeldin something. Lee, whoever, is up for consideration, but they may likely stay with the acting for AG. Okay, so as I said, your boy has been his I won't even say Jesus freak because none of this is Jesus. So his cross-chin, you know how much they hate Xmas? I am now going to call them X-chins. So that his cross-chin is flying. And we're going to look at him real quick because I can tell from, we're going to look at him real quick. Because as I started talking about him, I grabbed this deck, which is the Cosmic Cycles deck. Very beautiful deck. But it tends to tell an interesting story. Let me introduce myself really quickly. I always forget. I thought you looked strange. I always forget to introduce myself because so many of you already know me. So welcome, you guys. I am Shaneequa, and this is my channel, Lean Into the Spirit. I am on a spiritual journey to embrace my gifts, to let go of burnout, and to follow where the Spirit takes me, follow where God leads me, and where God wants me, and what God wants me to do with these gifts. So, in the meantime, we have a little bit of a chat. Sometimes, a lot of times on this channel, it's politics. As I was saying, a lot of the times it's politics, but, you know, we talk about everything here. However, I do not do personal readings. If you want personal readings, those require you to go into the description, find the link, and let's link up outside of here. But on here, I like to have conversations that everyone can participate in, not a personal reading. That just seems to really detract from the energy that we have going. However, when we do hit 1,000 subscribers, well, yes, we'll stick with that. Because I still need to get to 500 first as my first goal. But when we get to 1,000 subscribers, I will do a 2-hour personal live reading. Quick cards, but it'd be 2 hours of personal live for people who are subscribers. So, if that happens before my anniversary, my 1-year anniversary is May the 9th. I am not a big channel. I don't have 10,000 subscribers. I don't have 20,000 subscribers. I don't have 60,000 subscribers. I have under 300 as of April 3rd. So we have 1 month to see if we can get to 1,000 subscribers. If it happens, that would be awesome. If it doesn't happen, I'm still having fun. I just take that off the table. You know what I mean? So let's go. I'm gonna do 1 bell. We're not gonna do 3 today, just because I'm losing sunlight fast. It's already 6:42. So I had physical therapy today. Then I had to go get the kids something to eat. So I'm just late. And today was just a day. I don't understand where the time went, but it went. So we're gonna do 1 bell. This we're gonna do as a combo bell. So we're gonna use it to relax, to regulate ourselves. So we're still gonna do our hand over our heart. We're still gonna do our hand over our diaphragm. We're still gonna breathe in for about 3 to 6 seconds, however long you can actually expand your lungs. And, but we're gonna combine that regulation or that relaxed breath with the expansion breath. So as we relax, I want you to still envision the white light of love and protection coming through your crown chakra and moving through your body all the way to your fingertips, all the way to the tips of your toes, all the way to your tailbone. I want you to envision that light. Or if you rather envision it as an orb protecting you, I still want you to feel that energy permeating your skin and entering your own spaces. On the hold breath, when we do our hold, because we inhale, hold, exhale. On the hold breath, I want you to envision your own energy, okay? So you can see that chakra, that heavenly, divine, universe, light of love, spirit protection coming in through your crown chakra and meeting you wherever yours is. You can envision it that way on the hold breath. But on the release breath, I want you to make your own energy bigger. I want you to expand your own energy all throughout your own body, out your body, meeting the energy of the heavens, the universe, whatever you call it. I'm a God's girl, so it is God's protective light and energy for me. So let's do this one bell. All right, if you're ready, let's get it. Hey, Dawn. Hey, Becky. Hand over heart for regulation, hand over diaphragm. So you can feel your expansion as you inhale, and then your deflation as you exhale. Allow your shoulders to drop while you're doing it. While you're exhaling. Let's go. Amen. All right. Let's go. All right. I want to look at kegs because it just comes up. I want to look at kegs because it just comes. Oh, I forgot to check the camera thing. Okay, whatever. I'll definitely do it this time. Knight of Swords and Justice. Your homeboy went on a firing spree last night. He got rid of some top dogs who, according to word on the street, were refusing to follow orders. I think we said that already. And does he think it's gonna change? It ain't gonna change, baby. All you did was just piss off the young ones, the ones under their command. Hey, Suze. So all he did with his little firing spree last night or yesterday or whatever is piss off the young boys. They are ready to ride at dawn for their general, their leader, their commander, their lieutenant, whoever it is that's over them that he got rid of. I didn't pay attention to all 3 names, but I do know they were some big dogs. And justice is going to find him. What's really interesting is hearing that he now allows them to carry their own personal weapons, because apparently homeboy is afraid. And the feeling that I got, FFA was reporting this when I was listening just now, and the feeling that I got was Oh, you bloody fool. Like, your paranoia finna get you killed, my dude. You're gonna let them carry weapons? Personal weapons. And think they're not gonna get turned towards you. Oh, you bloody fool. Oh, absolutely. Yes, 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 yes. Hold on. Is that a hopper? Did I forget an area of protection? This wind might have taken my spray away. It worked so beautifully today. I had to clean the dishes that I never got around to. And then I had a whole lot more of them, so it took a couple hours because, of course, I did it very slowly. So, I've been generous with this here. I gotta make sure you are not around me, boo-boo. Let me spray the ground underneath me. Have my barrier. Y'all get some too. Okay. It's been working beautifully. I can't have them coming. All right, well, let's do that. Let's do one more bell real quick. And I want to do that for Carly girl. So, because she likes the bell. So we're going to do the bell for her. Again, as you breathe in good intentions, when you breathe them out, I want you to send those out. May everything go the way it's supposed to go, because you don't need to know what she's doing and what's taking place, but you do need to know that she needs just support and some light and some love and some healing and some continued courage. All right? So one more bell for Carly. Nope, gotta do a good bell. Just lift her name as you see the energy and let that energy swirl around her name. Create her name, engulf her name, send her the energy. All right, girl. Now, let's get it. Okay. So as we were saying, what popped up for me with Fefe's reading is that homeboy did second plane shot down there. Oh, help me out with that one, please. Because what's the first plane? Well, the first plane. Child. All I know is he is sealing his own tomb. And that's really interesting. Them boys gonna ride for their leaders, man. And he is not one of them. He's not one of them. These boys have spent so much time, these young men, these older men, have spent so much time with their commanders, whatever the actual titles are. They're gonna ride for them, not him. Really? U.S. jet fighter. That means something shifted. Now, let me see. Because if the higher-ups were refusing orders. All right, show me. Show me, Kegs. Please show me, Kegs. What do you want us to know about this whole situation with this deranged man? All right, we got some hidden secrets and agendas. Of course. But the world card, there's going to be a completion here. But H, what is the H? Is H the name that we're talking about? What was that? Okay, this just jumped out, but I want to see what it was. I'm not going to take it, but 10 of Wands. I want to take it, but I'm not going to take it. If it needs to come out again, it will. 10 of Wands in reverse. This is burnout. This is too much. You've bitten off too much to chew. You can't handle the work, honey. You can't handle the work. That is honestly his challenge. But I'm going to put it back in here and let it come out on its own. Oh, straight H. Okay. Y'all, there's big money finna be. I'm saying big money, but it doesn't mean actual money. This is the 2 of Wands trying to plan another way through. That's a straight. Doesn't it look like one? Trying to find a way through. But again, 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords is about the combat. 5 of Swords is about the competition. 5 of Swords in reverse, though. Are you a superhuman hopper? Because I have a barrier here that's supposed to be protecting me from you. It's interesting. He entered my barrier, but he hopped his butt right back out. You better stay out. I know that. Put on disguises. What? We'll get to it. This man is letting his Knights of the Brotherhood flag fly. Because apparently, one of the ones that he got rid of was against whatever he was doing with black people, black generals. I don't think I was going to say, I don't think it's the alcohol. I don't think it's alcohol. I think he's on stronger. But anyway, show me, what's his challenge? He has a different purpose for sure. Look, there's the moon. The energy of the moon and the energy of the page of Wands. Exactly. He's small potatoes in this. He really is taking orders. And those orders are not coming from Orangistan. The Emperor in reverse. So his challenge is the Emperor in reverse. Someone is demanding that he keep moving forward when he wants to move backwards. Who the heck is doing that? Who is demanding his escalation? Because you got AI Trump saying, yes, I said his name just quick. You got the AI guy saying, oh, we'll end this, but then you also have him saying, we'll escalate this. And you also have him saying, we're going to attack. They just said they got him on a double tap, another double tap on some IRA thing. I didn't dig too deep into it because, you know, it's Friday, so that means it's just going to be nonstop news. And you would think for such religious people, this Good Friday would mean something to them, and obviously it doesn't, right? Especially if we're talking about a crazed, deranged dude in I state. I'm not talking about the one who's gone. I'm talking about the one who's still pulling strings. This is the J card, by the way. It's the J card, but we use it to represent I state as opposed to the actual religion. And then we got that moon in here. So for somebody with some hidden secrets, and the moon talking about that too, and that's his challenge. His challenge is that he's the one out front. These orders are coming by the light of the moon, but he's the one out front. He's the one who is not climbing to safety. He's not going up to safety. He's putting us directly into the problem. Is not his leader. Kushnikov is not his leader. I'm not taking that. But this is very interesting. I'm gonna stop here. Oh, you I can take, because you definitely turned around. But this is really interesting. On its side is the Six of Cups. And we're talking about the past. Oh, remember, they got some shady stuff on him too. Yes, Kegsistan. They have some shady stuff on him too, because if y'all remember, we got that reading about him in Vegas and something about, you know, a young something who looks one way but still has something that swings between their legs. This is very interesting. All right, so at the split though, guess what we got? We got the Tower and we got the Page of Pentacles. I take the Page of Pentacles as somebody who's never learned, but I'm also here taking the Page of Pentacles as someone who sold us out. So, he sold us out. Us as in us, USA. Here we go. 10 of Cups. This is interesting. For this to be the past, and we're looking at a wedding, and the 10 of Cups is usually about family and celebration, this is something in his past that is going to put his marriage. Ooh. And it ain't just him being unfaithful. It's what he's unfaithful with. Because, honey, where did you come from? Like, seriously, where did you come from? Because these are the two cards I had. I had the Page of Pentacles, selling us out. Oh, sorry. Right? Never learning, selling us out. And then I had the Tower. I don't know where this 9 of Pentacles came from, but y'all know the 9 of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, sold us out. And I'm envisioning, okay, let me just share with you what I'm envisioning. I don't know if y'all remember the reading that we did on him back in Vegas days, right? We did this reading of him getting caught on camera or on picture on something. Hey y'all, hey Karma, hey Don, hey Suze, hey everybody. We had something on him getting caught in a compromising position, but with somebody that ain't all female, if you get what I mean. Might have looked like one, but wasn't completely, totally, all the way female. Might have looked like one, but only from the back, only from reflection. Girl, that was all the way in October. This is the proof. The proof is oh, shoot. And right under it is the Fool. And right under it is the Moon. And right under it is the Knight of Swords in reverse, the King of Pentacles, who got it on him, the Queen of Swords. Ain't nobody finna say you, buddy. The 8 of Pentacles. Look at this. 9 of Pentacles to start it off. 8 of Pentacles. Then the Queen of Cups is our boy, Baldy. And then the King of Cups that follows. Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Why are all these cups coming together like this? And then the Knight of Cups. Okay. Pause. Before we go further, because I can't not read the... Oh, thank you. That was interesting. Because then came the Hermit. Then came the King of Swords. Then came not being able to get out of it. And then came the card that we had in the beginning. Not being able to carry the burden. Then came Restoration and Temperance, because he will be in a weaker position. And here's the Page of Cups. Girl, we got all the suits of cups in here except for the Ace of Cups. All right. Woo! Jesus. I am chilling over here. So many of these things. All right. Okay. So what's really interesting is it's the 6 of Cups that kicked us off. However, it's laying on the side. This is about his indiscretion. This is what I had before, is that the Six of Cups is about his indiscretion, sitting in the past. But if we don't look at that, we have the Ten of Cups. What is that going to do? Now, I'm not getting bit. I had something. What is that going to do? It's going to ruin his marriage. Oh, maybe he did it during his bachelor party thing. Like, you know how people go to Vegas for that? I don't know if he did. Anyway, it's something about his marriage there, right? And so that's the Ten of Cups, right? And here's the Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, again with him selling us out. Moving that over, because we also have the Tower here. So from the Ten of Cups, we went into the Nine of Pentacles. From the Nine of Pentacles, we went into the Fool, trying to take a different journey, trying to get somewhere else, trying to get away from this, trying to catch a flight that you already lost. But, ooh, I never noticed this. Look at that sign. Caution, baby. You're moving too fast. This floor is too slippery, right? So then we have the Moon card. We have the secret that you thought was in the dark is finding its way out, especially with this Knight of Swords. This is malicious non-compliance, especially of our guys, right? I also feel like something's going to come out from his time of service that he did, that there's proof of, that wasn't correct, that wasn't legal. But this person right here, the King of Pentacles, who he sold himself out to, is this heritage? This is somebody else. This is somebody who's getting money from all this WAR stuff. This is somebody else. Somebody getting money from this. Somebody making money on this. Especially since they're talking about another 1.5 trillion. Like, why would it cost $1 billion a day to do this? That doesn't make sense, right? What was who dismissed for? I'm not sure. Because then we have the Queen of Swords here. This is someone knowing, having knowledge. Someone who bent the law for him. Well, I mean, it was likely Blondie, right? Because she was over DHS, not DHS, DOJ. This boy is, oh my God, he's in so much trouble. And it's just dig the hole deeper, dude. Dig the hole deeper. Look at this. Because now we have the Eight of Pentacles. You are digging the hole, it could be Tulsi. She's also Queen of, she varies because she's two-sided. So she's either Queen of Swords or Queen of Pentacles. This is hard work right here. Something he's doing, he's done, like it brings attention to him. Because then we got the Queen of Cups here. And this is our very unstable Miller. None of these people like each other. None of these people like each other. But that's not going to matter because here comes the King of Cups. I think the kibosh is going to be put on very, very, very soon. Hogarth was talking about, because he's really into the financial aspect of stuff, and he's like, these European nations aren't going to go past 2 more weeks because they're just going to totally, they hate each other. They're going to totally fall apart. But look at this. This is the Knight of Cups, the false offer. He's going to try to talk himself out of it, but this is not going to happen. Because here's the Hermit, where he's going to find himself isolated and alone. I think so too. Because look what follows. Why is the law coming after the Hermit? Why is the law coming after you finding yourself isolated and alone and having to, like, hide? after you try to wiggle your way out of it, and after our King of Cups, we got these two kings of you saying, you're caught, homie. You are busted. Because here's the star, and this is where Izzy comes into play, and I think the crazy guy. And then he's demanding more and more and more work of you, and you cannot hang with it because the uniformed guys are saying no. The uniformed guys are saying, that's not what we're here for. And it leaves him in a weak position. Page of Cups, y'all know this is our boy, Narco. This is interesting. And again, this is selling yourself out to bring the Tower. Y'all do know that one of the reasons we're in this is to be broken, right? This foreign entity for entertainment purposes only, and just spiritual interpretation, this foreign entity is trying to leave us depleted and unprotected. I didn't see the King of Wands, so I'm not going with the Prince on this one. It's not just about what he can't handle. They are depleting us. We are throwing the wrong kind of equipment at the wrong kind of things that will take too long to rebuild. They are trying to leave us weakened and unprotected. And then they come after us. Absolutely do think so. Because I got that hit a long time ago. I got that hit towards the beginning. Especially when you hear that IRA is able to produce thousands of drones a day, and we're hitting them, I mean, for $45,000 each, and we're hitting them with $1 million defense pieces. And now you're telling us this thing costs $1 billion a day. We're now on day 33. So that's $33 billion, and you're asking for 1.5 trillion, more than the 1.5 trillion of a budget that's already there. What? Some foreign entity is trying to deplete us and leave us unprotected. Burr? I don't know that part. Are we saying that with a A instead of a U? Are we saying that with an A instead of a U? All right, what's his current energy? What is Keggy Baby energy? What is his energy? Oh, he is scared shitless. He's scared shitless. Remember, yes. They are refusing every single thing. They're refusing orders. You guys, he's afraid of what's actually is happening. It really is happening. Ten of Swords. It really is happening. Matter of fact, FFA did get Ten of Swords, but she read it a different way. Current energy, yes. He is paranoid as all get out. Oh no, trust me. He's seeing everything that's online. He's getting people, like, imagine, where does he go to work? Does he walk the halls? Does he see their faces? Do he hear their whispers? Does he hear their whispers? So what is Peg's Breath's current energy? I won't count this because I knocked that out. You can see him doing it to himself. I can see him trying to save himself. So that doesn't give me self-checkout energy. I can see somebody putting it in his hand and making him do it. And then that way it looks like one he did by himself. I just got that visual, but I don't see him doing that himself. What is his current energy? How is he currently feeling right now? This? There's the King of Wands. There's the King of Wands. God dog it. So, The Hermit has returned. He feels all alone. He feels isolated. He feels unappreciated. He has no way to get off this path because the King of Wands. And y'all know the King of Wands is the Prince. We have moved through a series of crazies, and he's our last one standing. The Prince. Oh, you saw that visual too, child. Yeah. But look at the Two of Cups. Two of Cups in reverse. Yep. The Two of Cups in reverse. At one point, he did have an ally in the top thing, and I do believe that ally was Rubes, especially because Rubes ended that other one. They're no longer together. But again, it's also threatening his marriage. Let me put it this way. This guy is so caught. I won't even say rock in a hard place. He's caught between a blade and a razor. Hey, Ladybug. He is caught. Oh, yes. And he does not command. Ain't nobody gonna listen to him. They're gonna listen to the leaders. He does not command. This is the Chariot. He is not in the driver's seat at all. Just in title only. Holy Jesus. Wait, I just put them back for what? I needed those. Those were my current. Ooh, I flipped that, but I'm not gonna say it. Well, I'll say it since you'll be curious now. Anyway, that was the Ace of Cups. There you are. I lost those cards. I forgot. Oh, wait. It was Two of Cups in reverse. It was the King of Wands in reverse. And it was the Hermit in the upright. There we go. So that's current energy. Current energy is all by myself. Nobody's listening to me. All right. What is the energy thrumming, humming underneath all of this? What is driving? Queen of Swords. Why is she coming back? Get the motor running. Driving on the highway. Who fired her? Who fired her? Who fired her? Because Wheel of Fortune, what goes around comes around. Who the F fired her? I'm getting chills behind this. Who fired her? Because right under this is the Four of Cups. She is in a tantrum, a tizzy. She's not believing the lie that they gave. Who fired her? And it's the other one too. Susie. Susie don't like him at all, y'all. Not at all. Not at all. You see that prison? Susie don't like him at all. Not at all. And then the Sun in reverse. Baby, you are not the golden boy. Everything will be revealed in its time. Drip by drip, but it'll get there. Get the motor running. Driving on the highway. Looking for adventure. And whatever comes my way. I don't know the words. Woo! Yes, look at this. The sun and the moon. It will all be revealed. It's gonna all be revealed. It's gonna all be revealed. All right, so what's gonna be the impact then? What's the impact? Impact or lesson to be learned? Oh my God. Who is the queen of documentation right now? Who is keeping track of everything? I don't have a Queen of Pentacles in the upright. Yes, I did. I just told you who it was. Tulse. And the Law? Jack? Because apparently he double tapped in Ira again. So guess who's going to be watching? Guess who's going to be catching him? Because you can't act like you don't know that you can't double tap, right? You can't act like you don't know that you can't double tap. So the energy here is crazy pants. Baby, you got the law after you. There is no getting out of this. Your hole is so damn deep, you might as well keep digging to China. Matter of fact, don't go to China. China will behead you the minute you come up. Allegedly for entertainment purposes only. Three of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Now, y'all know that was our girl, Christy of DHS, who was attached to the defense budget. Oh, ho, ho, ho. There's that Ace of Pentacles. I was wondering where she was. Pentacles, Pentacles, Pentacles. Document, document, document. Listen, his case is going to go so fast because it's already being built. Exactly. Just chomping. His case is going to go so fast, it's already going to be built. They've been building his case since the boats in September. His case is going to go straight to court. Straight there. Because they don't, it's not going to be like, you have to gather the paperwork. Oh, we already got the paperwork, baby. We had the paperwork since September, October, November, December, January, February, March. We've been making these documents. DT can keep classified documents. Nobody cares what that admin says. That whole admin getting swept. What we talking about? That whole admin getting swept. Look, 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 George. Everybody attached to this man and these men. As I'm saying, they're going to get swept. This is what's saying. They're going to get swept. Listen, we're going to Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean. Going to be free from the devil. We're going to be able to save ourselves. Mr. Clean. And there's the documents, by the way. Nope, we got to save them. We got to save them. They go back into the bank. They go back into the classified. Look at that. Queen of Cups. She's not going to let you go. She's a prosecutor. Ooh, and who is this? This is somebody else. Ooh, who is this? This feels foreign. One of our foreign females. They're definitely underestimating Jamie. Jamie is here for this. Like, this is what he's here for. This is what he's here for. Give me back them documents. Somebody's keeping tabs. Someone's keeping tabs from afar. This feels foreign. It's like, baby, you have nowhere to hide. You can't even go to Argentina. People know what you look like because your face is always out there and he keeps throwing you under the bus. That's why you have people carrying guns, because your plans are upside down. You don't know where to go. What? Not a Cups. You think letting them carry their own personal thing is going to make them love you? Baby, let one of them boys snap. Especially because you let ICE go to their graduation. Going postal don't mean just for the post office. Outcome. Outcome for kegs. Which Zellin? Are you talking? Wait, who's Zellin? Oh, Zell. No. Zell's taking care of his family right now. He's doing all these. We're about to be released from the devil. How are you gonna get there? Zell is taking care of his family. He's making deals. He's selling drones. He's teaching people. And I'm like, that's the dumbest thing you could ever do, is teach people how to do your type of warfare. Because those drones coming out that truck, that was brilliant. It's going to be in somebody's movie soon. And they all want to know that. That's why Donnie J, he's not going to get away. He's not getting away. You are tied, honey. You are forever tied. Your name and his are synonymous. And when we find out who the other devil is, you're not getting tied. I mean, you're not getting untied. The lovers. Baby, in reverse? You think justice is going to be you saying that you did it to save the country? Isn't that what people usually say, and that's how they get out of it? Oh, that's not going to happen. Oh, Three of Pentacles. Who you thought you were collaborating with, they're going to leave you out there to get hanged by yourself. That's just how it happens. Ah, Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune. What goes round is coming back around, and it's not coming the way you thought it would be. Coming down. Whatever, I'm going to stop now because it don't rhyme. And I'm almost out of time. Got to move on. There's the Ten of Pentacles. Your legacy is tarnished. Seven of Swords. My dear. My dear. My dear. Going by this image on here, my dear. He thinks he's going to be able to abscond away. Will he? Let's see a Knight of Cups in reverse. Is he going to be able to get out of that? An out of control Knight of Cups. There we go. He's in his cups. I remember when we first started reading on him, I would get something about somebody in his drink. Hierophant. Two of Swords. Huh. Let's see. Out of control frat boy. He needs to go to rehab. Who got a Christian, I won't even say Christian kink. Magician and Two of Swords. All right, so is he going to be able to get away? Is that what you're showing me? Will he be able to get away with this? As of right now in today's energy, nope. April's going to be fun. So this card fell out. Y'all saw that. De-hanged man. De-hanged man. This is not getting a different perspective. I just got straight up the words. And if this was 100 years ago, that's exactly what would be happening to him. Then we also got the Nine of Pentacles. Being re-examined, being looked at very, very closely. Documents. And then we got the Queen of Wands. She got the blueprint. I know some people, as soon as they see a major arcana, they take it as a yes. But I immediately got pinged with the words. So, before I even looked at the picture. So, that's a no. He's a hanged man. He's not going to escape. And then the Queen of Wands here. This is going to be a very meticulous proceeding. Eight of Wands. Quick, fast, legal proceeding. Followed by the Justice card. Nope. Six of Pentacles. You're on the other side of the boat, my dude. High Priestess. There's always something spiritual behind everything. And y'all caught up in the mess. Caught up in the mess. I don't see him getting away. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. They will all turn him in or make it. So someone needs to look into a transition meeting between. Did they have one? All I know is watching JB talk and just the I don't know, my dude. Because here's the government right here. Trying to be at peace. Namaste and all of that. But having to walk through the valley of the shadow of death alone. Nine of Wands. JB did not want to give it to him. He did not want to give it to him. He did not want to give it to him. He did not want to give it to him. He tried to show him the way. You see that light in his hand? He was trying to show him the way. But he didn't want to give it to him. All right, so. Yeah, they're all screwed. It's going to be fun. Unfortunately, getting there is not going to be. But when I say I'm not changing the channel off of the litigations, I'm watching every ounce of it. Where do you want to go now? Okay, there was this very interesting line. We're going to talk about this real quick. There's a very interesting line during the AI presentation. And iHip came on after I was watching the twins, and I was washing dishes, so I couldn't change it. But there was one part where they talked about a line that stood out, and they mentioned it twice, but then kept going. But the line really stood out. And I heard it myself before, and I meant to write it down in the first place. But during this time, he was talking about, we got so much oil, come buy oil from us. That line, come buy oil from us? I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. This one or another one? This deck or another deck? Another deck. Which one? Lines. Hold on. Exactly. I don't know what it means. Hold on. I don't know which way this goes. Not King of Cups. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, King of Cups is like, listen, don't worry. Don't worry. But it's also something else here. Don't you worry about a thing. There's the Hangman again. Cause every little thing's gonna be alright now. That feels like the song could be playing right behind it. Don't you worry about a thing. Okay, so the card that came out was the Six of Swords. Transitioning, trying to move on. But even more than that, if we're looking at this particular deck, this is being left behind. This is someone leaving you. And the ones looking back are the people. So this feels like the other countries are like, no, we're done. You see that? Like the ice, we're done, we're done, we're done, we're done, we're done. And the people are like, but yeah, you're right, we're done. We're gonna keep going forward. So this is his way of trying to get the, mind you, remember, this is an AI guy. This is not a real guy. This is his way of trying to get them to not leave us alone. People to still be with us. Like, look, we still have something you need, something you want. And it's like, nah, bitch, we don't. We packed our bags already. We're making other plans. The other thing here is the magician, like trying to make magic happen. But magicians don't make magic. Like, they make illusions, right? So once the music stops, everyone stops dancing. So he's trying to play people, like DJ people. But here's the thing, the Fool was right underneath this. And it's like, nah, we're not traveling down this with you. We don't want this. You are too abusive. Ace of Wands. You're too abusive with power. Here's a King of Wands. It's not in reverse, though. This is the other leaders. The other leaders are now in their personal power. The other leaders are now being strong with their own messaging. The other leaders are making their own way without him. Exactly. They're all, oh, Jesus. They're all driving forward without him. They are now released of America. America is no longer the bully. America is the bully who realizes it has no power. No power whatsoever. Its threats don't work anymore. They are free from it. Look, they're not even worried anymore. Nine of Swords. They are released from this. So America's just hanging out to dry. Just hanging out to dry. They moved on. And guess what? We the people are going to move on too. This King of Swords was on its side. So it's not totally decided yet as to when or even totally how. But it is going to happen. It's still here. And it's going to be hard work. And we're going to have to console each other because we don't have anybody else who we can do that to. Whew, Jesus. But here we go. 7 of Wands. The Nine of Pentacles, the Tower, and being on the outside. People don't want to play with us anymore. They have realized that we are not the knights in shining armor. All that damn hard work gone for nothing. We don't even have military strength anymore because there's deliberately, for entertainment purposes only, a foreign entity that is depleting us of our military strength. And the come by oil from us is not going to work. But what this does is it leaves us torn because we're in the middle of a divorce and we didn't do anything wrong. We didn't do anything wrong. Gas is now almost $2 more than it was at the beginning of last month. We didn't do anything wrong. But we're the ones dealing with the burnout. We're the ones dealing with the hurt because we should have had this lady. But please believe, judgment is coming. Their legacy is tarnished and will be erased as well because this global thing they did with the Knight of Pentacles, wasting all of our money, they are not going to be able to celebrate that. Like I said, we've broken up. It's not going to come around to a good thing. Other people are collaborating without us. Everybody's nostalgic about us. But we have no more allies. We have no one we can look to as our government falls. But please believe. Please believe. The ICC is coming. Not to save us. That's not what it's doing. But it's going to be doing it to do its job. And help release us from the devil. This is good. Money's going to change hands. Everything's going to change hands. And we're going to regain our strength as we're isolated, but introspective. Putting these guys in the spotlight, but not holding them up. But holding them accountable for creating Purple Hearts. Holding them accountable for taking apart our families, our military families, for being in bed with the I state. But I'm getting we're going to be restored. Four of Pentacles. There is going to be a restoration. We're going to be lower than we used to be. As they get exposed and justice comes for them. It's a journey, y'all. Left foot, right foot, left. We're on Kegs and Jen. Hey, Jenny Pooh! We East Bay kids. Every time you say East Bay, I think about my shoes. I used to get the East Bay magazine. The East Bay kids would have loved our girl. But you know, $5.60 for gas. And a dumpster fire of patriarchy. Kegs is going down. Yeah, you think we're the post Japan post World II? Oh, why did you throw him out? The Emperor. The Emperor. The Emperor. You're talking about Japan, and I started thinking about is she a prime minister, president? She just said something today. I don't know. Oh, she called America out. And by America, we're talking about orange face. Because he's like, oh, I think he just asked for $2 billion to open the strait. And she was like, let me get this straight. A month ago, it was open. And then you started something stupid, and now it's closed. And you want us to help you? I don't think so. I don't think so. We're not friends like that no more. You can't get in my purse. You can't get in my pockets. You are not my priority. My country is. Interesting. Okay. Because every little thing's gonna be all right now. It will. Just keep doing the work. And don't trust the guy with the cup. You don't know what he put in your cup. About a thing. Cause every little thing's gonna, every little thing's gonna be alright now. So apparently, Blake is having a hard time. Apparently, MAGAs don't like him. They don't like him at all. They don't like the fact that he's there. We don't like him because he's the guy's personal lawyer. But also, he's the one who kept Disley from seeing her own justice. Ooh, they threw him out. Ace of Pentacles. Something's coming for him. He ain't gonna be there long. Oh, he ain't gonna be there long. Oh, yeah, he definitely not gonna be there long. Oh, he's not gonna be there long at all. I think we're gonna find some stuff in the news talking about him. Oh, yeah. He thought he was getting his comeuppance, his karma for being a good little do-boy, but watch it turn. As the world turns. End of his career. It's over, babe. He's not there long. He's gonna be outside. He's not there long. King of Swords. He thinks he's the top dog, the king of the law. You're not there long, sir. You're in upside down. You're not there long. How the Emperor card come right after? Because you're tied to him. You're not there long. Ten of Pentacles was in reverse. You're not that long. He's very close behind. This is Blanchett. Blanchett. Okay. How did you get past my barrier? We're gonna do one more. And then I gotta go. Because this guy got past my barrier. Did I do the chair? Okay. Don't worry. Ooh, who's that? I got my evil cards out, I guess. Four of Wands. Celebration in reverse does not go forward. Who are we getting to? Because every little thing. He doesn't want to be called acting. He doesn't want to be acting. He must comply with the Transparency Act. All blame was on her. Now he would be exposed for the sweetheart relocation. Oh yeah, they might as well go ahead and call him forward, right? Especially since he can't claim personal client privilege, right? Don, what was your question? When JB was walking with KH, he said something like him. No, KH said something to him. And she said something to the effect of, it won't be long or something. It was something real juicy and good. She knew something. Someone needs to look into the transition. Okay. Yeah, she said something. All right, let's see. I think so. Actually, yes, we did. This one? Nope. They said nope. Ooh. I'm getting chills. Good question, Dawn. You always call them. Yes, Julie. Justice is coming. Welcome back, girl. Hold on. Oh, I'm getting chills again about this conversation. Ooh. 9 of Wands. Wheel of Fortune. And the Magician. You guys like coming out. This is a whole new deck. But the Wheel of Fortune in reverse and the Magician. This is all going to be turned. Oh my God. It's a reverse card. There's an Uno reverse. It is the EO, but there's something else that's the Uno reverse card. But the 9 of Wands, like, one, we will survive. Her Gloria Gaynor immediately, which I'm still mad about the whole Kennedy thingy. Wait, hold on. Somebody was here. There we go. 2 of Cups in reverse. That partnership. There's a partnership that broke. Oh. Because we're talking about KH and JB talking. They have another trick up their sleeve. There's something, they have a trick up their sleeve that it's gonna, ew, there's a snake on here throwing up. They have a trick on their sleeve. Trick up their sleeve. It's going to reverse all this. Oh, there's the Chariot underneath. In reverse, though. In reverse. Every little things. And then the Hanged One in reverse. Why are these major arcanas here? Okay, and then there's the Eight of Swords. And then the Emperor in reverse. Okay. And then the Queen of Cups. There she is. There she is. They had to trick up their sleeve. So again, I don't know if y'all can see it that well. Perfect. Didn't she tell? That's what it was. Justice is coming. Thank y'all so much. I'm so sorry I missed that. Yes, she did say justice was coming. You're absolutely correct. That's exactly what she said. So what the frick were you all talking about? Because it's got to be more than just the actual it had to be bigger than the VOTESs. It had to be bigger than that. Yeah, he chewed them up. He chewed them up. He didn't just bite for the nugget. He chewed them up. There's so much exposure here. Like all his partner. Ooh, who just showed themselves? All his partnership. Ooh, who just showed their self? Oh, the Fool. Yeah, child. He thought. Ooh, and Death. Child, please. Oh my God. And then who's underneath? This is our exposure card, like re-examining the VOTESs and all the other documents. Oh, I got chills this whole time. Yes, yes, yes. And there's the Five of Cups. Somebody else showed themselves, so I had to see. The Five of Cups. The Minor Arcana Death card. Okay. So, looking at this compilation, it's like, we're gonna be okay. Relatively speaking, you guys, obviously, because people are dying. What is this? Five of Wands in reverse and the Three of Cups in reverse. Whoop! You got past my barrier. I'm running out of spray. Ooh. Yeah, I ran out of spray, so really I was spraying air because I sprayed too much. Do you want to die today? Obviously, you got a death wish, honey. Touch me and you die. Because I'm not putting on mosquito spray. Let's hurry this up anyway. I'm losing the sun. I mean, I'm not getting bit, so that's still good. So I guess they're like coming close. Because I smell like shea butter today. Yeah, they definitely left him out. Okay. So, what is that conversation between... Okay. This is delayed judgment to me. The Judgment in reverse. And the Four of Cups. Rejecting what was on offer. What is that conversation between KH? Put this in. Don't you come near me. I'm sorry, it was a four-legger. What did she mean by justice is coming? What were they talking about? Oh, read these? Read these? Read these? No. Okay. That's really interesting though. Are you sure? I'm gonna say no, but I'm gonna show you where they were. You sure? Because look, it's Five of Cups energy underneath, which is the five, the Minor Arcana Death card. The Two of Cups energy, those malicious partnerships that he had. The 10 of Pentacles, the legacy of fiddling in a game that you're not supposed to be playing. The 7 of Cups is disregarding people's choice. And the 5 of Swords, which is cheating. So I think we are talking about that. So, okay. This? Yes. Okay, so I do take the 7 of Cups. This time not in reverse, but in the upright. There's Chariot in the Pentacles again. In reverse. Justice is coming. Justice is coming. What does that mean? Justice is coming. There's the Four of Pentacles. What was under lock and key? Okay. Justice is coming. Ten of Swords in reverse. Seeing a light at the end of the tunnel. Justice is coming. So what do they know? Because that was a whole year ago. Justice is coming. Justice is coming. Okay. Show me the conversation. Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so I was supposed to keep it out. All right. Yeah. Fiddling in the game. Again, refusing the offer that's on thing. I thought I heard no, but I guess I heard, I don't know. Like that no, yes, I always get stuck. Do I take these? Okay, that's a clear no. Justice is coming. What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? Justice is coming. Justice is coming. What does justice is coming mean? What she said. Justice is coming. Justice is coming. Whew, we gotta hurry up. The sun just said, I'm about to go to bed. Well, or saying, I'm about to be outside. I'm going to the other side. Okay, justice is coming. Secrets. Those secrets. Did she know that they... Oh, okay. Speaking of... Speaking of, she is coming. She's coming as she was last. Okay, so... And finding out about all the cheating. That they can't hide. They won't be able to hide it. Oh, wait, somebody just poked their head out. Temperance. We're going to have a restoration here. So there is a restoration on the come up. It's coming. Why does it take so long? Okay. So, whoop, sorry. We have the the High Priestess here. So there's definitely secrets, but I don't think they knew exactly how deep these secrets went. Well, but we have how those secrets cost us the government, right? And she knew that was coming. Okay. We already get that she's one of us, right? But her specificity of Four Wands, that non-celebration, like she doesn't relish being right. Because I was just gonna say, with her specificity, like how right she was about every single thing, that's, I won't say uncanny, but that's pretty big. It is a worldwide sting, Jen, which is why I think I just don't think they knew who was in all of it. Okay? I just don't think they knew who was in all of it. Yeah, B.O. did find out later. But you see the Page of Wands? And then the Five of Pentacles. The Page of Wands in reverse. Pages of Wands are learners. Pages are learners. They're students. They're new beginnings. And then the well, this Five of Pentacles, using this particular deck, I like to use it again for also that re-examination, is like counting them, seeing why she came up short is a thing. That's interesting, because there's the abuse of power. You always heard that the agreement has to do with Joe's immunity, which trapped Deet. Oh, fuck. Sorry. King of Cups used to represent Joe. Then it moved to the EO. And now, because of our guy coming out, it's EOBO. Because he's going to be one of those who helps implement the thing. Plus, it looks like him. Like it stands like him, sits like him, whatever. So, I think you're right here. The fact that this showed up there is telling me you're right. Underneath it is the King of Swords. So it is definitely about finding out. It is more than him, because I've never had him as the King of Swords in reverse. He's never cunning and sharp and cold and manipulative that way. So it was never him, it was somebody else. But this here too is about the people, the Ten of Cups, the people, the democracy itself. It definitely was about exposure of the misabuse of power, of who's really behind, okay, yeah, who's really behind giving us the messaging and stuff. And then the the Ten of Cups here is about the people, people's voices, people's choice, people's chance, people, democracy. Oh shoot, we gotta go. The Five of Cups, Five of Swords in reverse, again, is the exposure of the cheating. The Ten of Wands is basically what's happening, being overwhelmed, overburdened. But the Nine of Swords in reverse is interesting, showing being released from this fear, this anxiety. I guess, because they have an out. They have an out. They do have an out on the, there it is. This always shows up when we're talking about this lately. And that is the Seven of Swords. Because that is the Seven of Swords. These two show up all the time when we're talking about this cheating thing that's happened. And that is the proof showing up and showing us how this was done. How it was done on those computers. Yep. How they secured and celebrated being in there. And then we're sending in these people to take this person and these people and this person out. Okay? Blocking them from beginning their new journey. So these people, special unit, being sent in to take out this person. These other people who get to celebrate in the dark. Our ollies, old timers, and everybody, pedo people, whoever's in the files that we don't know of. And then the guy who manipulated the computers, and taking their journey, their new journey away from them so that they wouldn't be able to do it, and getting past the barriers they put up on us. So, let's see. How fast is justice coming? One more question. How fast is justice close? Is justice close? Let me use a yes, no card so I can see it very clearly. Justice is slow, but this justice is taking notes. So I don't think she's going to be that slow. It's not going to be having to prove things, because I think it's collecting proof along the way. It's just being able to sew it up together. The Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles card, like being able to sew all the documents, all the evidence together to tell a very compelling, strong story. As citizens, yeah, I don't believe it, but I believe it. You know, it's like, I'm shocked, but not. You know, it's like, all this evil, like, I just can't believe how big look, all the evil. I just can't believe how big in the intemperance, the immoderation, the out of balance we are. I just can't believe how big the circle is what I'm saying. That I wouldn't believe. You could tell me 5 guys, 10 guys, but thousands or hundreds, I don't know. Just like 3 and 3, like in a complete circle, like, you couldn't tell me that. All right, let me hurry this up. Yes, or wait, hold on. Is justice near? In human time, not space-time travel, etc. Is justice on its way? Who is that? I messed that up, but I'm gonna still look at it. Yep. What'd I say? Queen of Pentacles. Okay, never mind. I don't have to redo it. I just said it to sew it all up. Queen of Pentacles. So that's a yes. Justice is on its way. It's very close. Queen of Pentacles is a slow card, but because of what we were just talking about, how she's been collecting the documents and the proof, justice is close. Yep. Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. Justice is close, and we're going to see the treason. Oh, there's the death. Yes. Okay. Justice is close. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Please hold on. I'm talking to me. Hold on, because I'm getting impatient as heck. Please stop them. I don't want to see a wrestling match on the White House lawn. I don't. It needs to be stopped before that even happens. I need all of it shut down before that even happens. And it will be, actually. It will be. Mayday. It will be. I don't know. I heard Mayday, so I'm saying it, okay? Mayday. And I know that's May 1st. I don't know what that, I forget what May 1st is supposed to be about, but I literally just heard Mayday. So, and I know Mayday is the help me thing, like we're hurt, we're under something. So I heard Mayday. Y'all know, once I see the bouncers, even though I got my borderline, and it's obviously working because they're not biting me, they're still like, girl, this jump finna wear off. Keep playing. So I'm like, let me move before y'all find me. But yeah, I heard Mayday, Mayday. That's really interesting. And that's a very specific date. That is May 1st. If we're talking that, Mayday, Mayday. I don't know what that means though, as far as in relation, because I know April's, listen, when I say April's gonna be an everyday or something month, and every day is them going down month, wait for this revolving door. That shit finna, it ain't even gonna have time to swing before another one come through. I'm excited. I'm excited for this downfall just because I know it means we can build better soon. But Mayday, Mayday, that's May 1st, or that is the, or that's the military asking for help. Oh shit! Wait. Which one do y'all think it is? Which one are you getting? I think that is Mayday. Because I'm getting chills, but I can't place it. Do you think it's the military? Wait, it's the military, girl, because I'm getting chills on the military asking for help. Military. Oh my God. Is there a boat out at sea or something that's been hit or something? Mayday, Mayday. Aren't they the ones who say Mayday? The boat people? Y'all help me out. What does it mean? Yeah, SOS. I'm getting more of a SOS vibe to it. I'm getting more of a SOS vibe to it as opposed to a date. You're just gonna follow me because I want to know what y'all thinking. Artemis, April 5th is her birthday. Who? Who is Artemis? Oh, wait. Oh, I hope the ship in the air ain't saying it. Let me get the light on. With that, let me see what y'all saying. So many chills. Okay, Jen, but what are you chilling over? Can you tell me? Can you tell me what you're chilling over, girl? Mayday, Mayday. I don't know what that's for. Don't you worry about a thing. And then that popped up again. Cause every little thing's gonna be all right now. All right, well, we might as well keep talking since we're still talking. Let's see what else we got going on. Don't worry about a thing. Cause every little thing's gonna be all right now. Ooh, I feel so much better though, not to have to look at the mosquitoes bobbing around me. Y'all don't understand. I was like, oh my God, bruh. Okay, because I do got a couple more things I want to read on, but now you guys see a mess. All right. Yeah, we sent you some good vibes, girl. You'll see it towards the beginning of the video when you watch the replay. And by the way, guys, if you do want to watch replays, they are under the live tab, right? So feel free to watch any replays from, they're all still timely. So you can watch any of the replays, put them on in the background if you want to. Help me out, put some hours on there. But also, we have covered a lot of ground, and unfortunately, I suck at titling things to tell you what exactly is in there. I try to remember and go back and at least add a word or two in the front, but we talk about a lot. We cover a lot of ground, and so far, so good. I think we're batting about 85%. I'll say about 85. Because I missed the hurricane. Hopefully I missed the hurricane. Hopefully it wasn't just delayed. Ooh, let's get you all up here. Don't worry about a thing. There we go. Alrighty. So, can you read on Mayday? Yes, let's do that. Let's do that. Ignore the mess. It's a messy day. I haven't had a chance to clean. Ignore the mess. There's mess everywhere. I've been sick for 2 weeks. So, and pushing through as mamas are supposed to. Did I leave something outside? I'm going to read with these, right? Okay. And then if we need to, we'll go to Nyx. Because every little thing's... But I'm still hearing the don't worry. Mayday, mayday. I don't know spaceship. Like, I don't have cards for certain things to be like, oh, that means spaceship. Versus regular ship. Am I? Am I almost at 300? I think I'm at, well, technically, because I'm at 288, I think. I am going to go back and cut. Oh my God, you people. Thank you. I have 293 subscribers. I'm going to cry. And I'm not joking. Okay. Okay. Keep them in your head. Okay. 293 subscribers. Thank you. Because every little thing's gonna be all right now. Don't worry. All right. Mayday, mayday, mayday. Okay. What are you suggesting? You keep getting kegs on the Mayday. Is there a boat or ship called the Mayday? Yeah, we're back to our spot. We're back to things I wrote on a board a month ago that I have yet to even touch. Operation Mayday involved a series of EW. What's EW? Tests from April to November 1956. These tests were designed to reveal information about the dispersal of yellow fever mosquitoes. Was that a deliberate dispersal? Okay, yay. I appreciate it. Yes, y'all. I'm at 3K. I'm at 3,000 watch hours. So I gotta get to 4K. But that's okay. I'll get there. I'll get there. Yeah, I'm at 3,075 watch hours. So the first benchmark, because they have two. They have two benchmarks. So one is 500 subscribers, 3,000 watch hours. And that is to be able to have super fans or super chats or something like that, right? And then the second one is for them to be paying me for all the work that I'm doing, which is, yeah, it's supers, and then it's also shopping. So I'd be able to connect like my books and things, so that like when I reference something, you'll see it right away, or my favorite cards or whatever. We're gonna read about Mayday real quick and see what this means, because I just, like, Mayday just popped up in my head. So the second one is 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. And I thought the watch hours was going to be the hard part, but I underestimated how talkative I am and how cool you people are. So thank you. Okay, so that's a thing. Sending out insects as if you're God as warfare? Mosquitoes released from the ground level in Savannah, Georgia, and then recovered using traps baited with dry ice. The operation was detailed in a partially declassified U.S. Army report in 1981. To be sending out yellow fever mosquitoes on your own people. That's why I'm telling y'all, when was America great? Like, can y'all please tell me when it was great? Can you tell me when it was great? Because I'm lost. I am super lost. When was it great? If you're putting out yellow fever mosquitoes on your own people, when was it great? Oh my gosh. Yeah. Girl, let's not get into unethical medical experimentation. The things that they did on people in jail, the females in jail. What is it, South Carolina, North Carolina, where they sterilized ethnic prisoners. Then you have the syphilis trials that they did on black people. Lyme as a bioweapon? That's crazy. It's like, because I'm like looking at the lovers, right? And it just reminds me of like Garden of Eden. Like, America has been the snake that has gotten us kicked out of heaven forever. This is our time to refuse their lies. Yeah, and then I read something recently, last year or the year before, about vets who were destroyed by our, and I'm saying our, own government. I think it was in Florida, like near the Everglades. Crazy pants. All right, let's see. Missing kids on cartons. Mayday, 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 mayday. What is mayday? What is mayday? Anything come out? Look at this. I stop, right? You see where I stopped. Look what I stopped on. The 10 of Swords, betrayal. I'm not saying that's mayday. I'm just saying that's the energy where I stopped, right? So there's the 10 of Swords showing betrayal. There's the 4 of Pentacles in reverse showing, in this case, financial insecurity, greed, stinginess, poverty, poverty mentality. That's funny because I was about to say immorality, and I think that still applies. So I'll say immorality. Huh, you're right, Jen. You're absolutely right. But here's the Knight of Swords, which is our military. I think this is military, though. And I think it's a friendly fire / false. Damn. Yep. Yep. And it's going to be people who have refused. Is it that boat where they overstuff the thing? What's Mayday for? Is it the boat? Is it the boat where they stuff the toilets? Is it that crew? Are they going to be friendly fire attacked? For entertainment purposes only. Mayday, mayday, mayday. Talk to me about mayday. Talk to me about mayday, please. Why did I hear mayday, mayday? Can you talk to me about mayday? Why did I hear mayday, mayday, mayday? Okay, we're going to do our normal spread. So foundational card. What are we talking about with mayday? Fuck, yes. We got 3 major arcana cards that just came out. Government upside down, right? So conformity, morality, ethics, or lack thereof. It feels like it's going to be full of people who have refused, that they're going to be sent on a mission to death. Because the energy underneath, fuck, oh my God, hold on. The energy underneath, we have 3 major cards, 3 major arcana right off the bat. The Hierophant in reverse, the Emperor in reverse, abuse of power, control. Then we have the Star, I state. It's going to be the people who refused. There's a reason not to celebrate, and they're trapped. They're trapped. This is some shit. Feeling defeated and lonely. And it's interesting because this card also says dependency and overspending and financial difficulty. That is that department, if nothing else. And then deception. and then there's the troops. I will tell you that if this happens, I'm praying there's a timeline where it doesn't, and that timeline jumps into the right place. But if this happens, they have completely lost the military. Because I see new opportunities here, and I see people still standing coming out of it. So maybe they might, okay. So not death, but like sinking, because they can call for Mayday. I still have Don't Worry playing in the back of my head. So you might take on water or something, but largely be saved. Because this survival card is catching me. It could, I don't know. I don't know how much like they have the prince. I don't know how much they have. Yeah, Suze, I'm thinking they're gonna see, I got chills. Yes, I'm thinking they're going to make it. This right here gives me hope of that, is because it says resilience, courage, perseverance, strength. I'm thinking they're gonna make it. The Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. And I feel like they're gonna be helped by our enemy. Or another ship that's in the, another something of ours that will have seen what took place. And that, my dears, would be a wrap. It would be an absolute wrap. We're done with you. 5 of Wands, we're done. We would be totally done. You with the false promise, like we would be totally done with you. I think it is going to be seen. Yeah, because here comes the moon. And there's going to be like trying to deceive, but I think they're going to see it. I think they're going to be able to have seen it from afar. Either they're watching from land or watching from a different ship. I see them getting help, and I see them knowing who did it to them. Exactly. I see that happening. And here's a good thing. The 9 of Swords is in reverse here. So this is good. This is good. Whoo, Jesus, this is good. Okay. I see. Okay. I think they're going to get help. Yeah. I think they'll get help. But it would be very apparent. They're going to know. They're going to know what happened. It's not going to be, oh, we got hit by enemy fire. They're going to know exactly what happened. Because, you know, you'll be able to look at each other and go, wait, aren't you against them? Aren't you against them? Aren't you against them? Wait, we're all against them? And we're all on the same ship? And our ship just happens to get hit? I get that. Exactly. Hell hath no fury. They're going to handle business. I see them handling business because there's the Magician in reverse here. There's the Justice in reverse. And this Justice, I see taking it into your own hands. And then Page of Pentacles. Oh, it's a new day, new thing. Yeah. King of Pentacles here. I see them being fine. Ace of Pentacles. That's Pentacles, Pentacles, Pentacles. And then the World card. It's going to be a wrap. It is going to be a wrap. Don't worry. I'm telling you, the song is in my head. About a thing. Because every little thing's going to be all right now. Let me see something. I want to ask Nyx. See, look. 8 of Cups. They're going to be walking away from you, child. They're going to be walking away from you, child. Listen, Suze, when I heard that he is changing it to where they can carry personal pews, making it legal for the military to carry a personal pew, I feel it's going to be used on him. And that's what he's scared of. Yeah, I get helped by the enemy for sure. Because I do see Ira helping. There's a temperance card. I do see Ira helping. Yep. Ira's not going to be the one that walks away from them. Ira ain't trying to hurt them. Ira's trying to hurt the U.S., not the people of the U.S. I mean, they're in different uniforms. I mean, they'll take them captive or something, I'm sure, but I don't think they'll treat them bad either. They don't want it. They don't want it. They're just like, what I just heard was like, if you just stop, we'll stop. But we're not bargaining with you. If you just stop, we'll stop. We'll keep it loaded. That way, if you try something stupid, you get it immediately. Okay. Let me see what you said. Because every little thing, that song is in my head, bro. Perhaps the troops just refuse, but someone comes to their aid. Yeah, I do feel people helping them. A true military-wide mayday would mean an extreme national emergency coordinated by top level. Okay. Okay. Hunter pieces. Don't worry about a thing. I mean, there's a reason to celebrate. They do get help. There's reason to celebrate. They are supported. And that false victory. Yeah. They're going to call you out, buddy. He's going to be taking down a Hegs or two. Okay. Let's ask next, please, because that concerns me a lot. I want to make sure, am I reading that correctly? Because I don't want to cause any particular kind of worry, but that does feel, see? Yeah. It did come out in reverse. I'm going to show it this way, but I don't feel like flipping it. It did come out in reverse just then. So this is Hegs, whatever, and how he's tarnished his legacy. All right, let's see. We're going to ask next because that's a very concerning possibility. That is not where I was trying to go. Mayday, mayday. There it is. New opportunity. Page of Wands. That's not our boy anymore, so who would that be? Just a leader stepping up. Page of Wands. You know what? That could be Ira, to be honest. Why? Because people are starting to look at them differently. So that's still Page. Like, it's still like, you're still an enemy. You still were killing people. But it's almost like, were they the ones killing the people? Were they the ones doing that? Or were we doing that? You know what I mean? Like, was there truth to that? Being from y'all? Or were we actually the ones doing that? Because it's just too ironic that our people were talking about protecting you. Like, that doesn't make sense. And what's going on with us anyway? Yeah, have you heard anything lately? This takes our eyes off of our streets. Is something still happening in Vermont? Damn, that was effective. What's going on with them? Especially since Mark Wayne took it over. Okay, we'll do those two questions later. Let's get to next, and then we'll wrap it up for today. Because I don't want to make it too long that people don't want to watch the replays. Wait, who's coming out? This will not go back in. Oh, trying to move on to different shores. What are we talking about? The lies. I'm going to go with, I don't think everything that was happening to those protesters was just Ira. I think we had a hand in that. Or maybe not even us. Or just us. But the other icy people. Izzy people. Because for them to kill tens of thousands of testers just doesn't, something about that is interesting. I'm not saying they're perfect people, because I'm definitely not. Like, you making people, especially women, not have autonomy. But something about this doesn't feel right. Because look, right under this false victory thing here, we have the Queen of Pentacles. That's something about payment, money, something compromise. Oh, and then there's the Eight of Cups. And then walking around like you didn't do anything. But as the Hermit, and then you looking from afar. We had something to do with that. We definitely had something to do with that. We definitely had something to do with that. Because this is a stand your ground card, having courage card, but it's not courage. It's in reverse. We had something to do with that. Queen of Wands too. Listen, I just realized this. Wands, 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 wands. 4 wands in a row just now. And another fire card, weakness. And another fire card, a corrupt government. And I don't think we're talking about just theirs. I think those, the whole thing that we were talking about, the testers of them being killed and going up against the government and all that kind of stuff, like the way they painted Ira really, really bad before choosing this life, I think that was us and Izzy, mostly. Oh, ALC is live? Interesting. I think it was us. Especially because this came out the biggest card, that it was a lie. There were lies being told. America stirred up the unrest because there was lies being told. And we're going to find out. Because there's the 6 of Cups here, but the 2 of Cups in reverse. We're going to find out that we had something to do with that. And then the Queen of Swords. We're going to find out. And this is interesting. When the 7 popped up, I said October. I think we're going to find out a lot. I think we're going to find out, oh shit, yes we are. We're going to find out a lot. We're going to find out about the lovers. We're going to find out about the manipulation. We're going to find out about the changing of, we got a lot that we're about to find out, and then we're going to bunk them on the head. Personal power, courage, we're going to stand up and use the fire the right way. I do not trust the information we got about Ira before we went in. I'm just talking about right now, Carly, because it just occurred to me that all those people who got killed, think about it, the protests and stuff in Ira Town, where they were like tens of thousands of protesters have been killed because they were protesting what? The government? And I'm like, that's weird. That's suspicious. I think we did what we do. We agitated, we riled up, and we got people killed or helped do it. Allegedly for entertainment purposes only, but we didn't do it by ourselves. We did it by people who don't treat people who are different than them like they're human. This is crazy pants. The lies, bro. And the main card, the foundational card that came out was the Ace of Swords in reverse. The lies. So let's ask that question too. I'm gonna go to Nyx now. What was the first question I'm asking Nyx? I don't know why I keep acting like I'm going to remember. See? And then we got the upside down government again. We are the bad guys. And I say we, I don't include myself, but at the same time, hold on. But when I say that evidence will be known, the bad choices done will be known, including October 7th. Because that keeps popping up when I see this. It's both, actually. There they are. The trio. Saudi, Izzy. I was going to say Amy for America, but you know who we're talking about. Those three people, entities, were celebrating, but now one of them's dead. Technically, two of them's dead. And very soon, three will be. That's so weird. I didn't even finish it. Y'all. You can't make this shit up. Look at this. Emperor in reverse. El Diablo. La Muerte. Muerto. Bra. All these, yeah. There's a 7. Saying again. 7, 7. Yep, we had a lot to do with a lot. That's why they're like, oh my gosh, we got to condemn. Because you were part of it. Exactly. I just lifted the death card. The Lovers. You were part of it. You were part of it. You were part of it. In fact, it was moved a day, wasn't it? Wasn't the concert supposed to be on the 6th? And then it got moved a day or something? But these cards be telling. All right. What were the questions I was asking? We can't control where... Exactly. We can't control... And that's the other part, is the powerlessness. Like, what's our actual power? I'm not talking about Congress. I'm talking about the people. Like, what is our actual power? Because honestly, if this was 100 years ago, nobody would be scared to take care of business. But we're a much bigger country now. This is so funny. Tarnished legacy. Death to the country. Like that's... Oh, there he is again. How'd you get there? Oh, look, sir. That's crazy. They didn't even get put in the same. The Death, Justice, Magician, and Lovers. It's a good story. All right, so let's get to the... I throw everything in a bag. Let's see. Take these out. Take these out. Don't tell me I left those out there. Okay, there you are. Water. Water. Mosquitoes. Well, this little beach bag I got at Walmart for $7 on clearance a couple of years ago. It's great. Oh, Mayday. There we go. Thank you. Oh! Where is Nyx? Oh my God. I remember. Oh. I remember now. I put you where I said I wouldn't put you again because of this reason. All wrapped up in my amethyst. Okay, boy. Oh my God, you guys have to watch FFA's channel. She did the 3-card read. You know, where you have 3 different piles and you choose your pile. When I say she read me to die with that one. I won't tell you which pile. You have to figure that out for yourself, see what you're drawn to, etc. It was fantastic. She's so good, bro. When I say she's good, she's like... And I'm like, how do you do that for the, like, the collective? Like, it really does apply, like, almost personally. Nope. They did not. I fell asleep. I fell asleep. I enjoyed my sleep. No, actually, I didn't. I did, but I didn't. I had a dream about a friend, so I need to check on her again. Because my dream told me to check on her. Damn it. I mean, I called her, but she was asleep. I need to check on her again. It's interesting. Okay, so we're going to do next. Let's see how this works. Because everything's crowded. I haven't cleaned the room yet. Everything's crowded. So I want to make sure. Having ADHD, like, I love the creativity that comes with ADHD. I hate the disorganization that comes with ADHD. Because it's always like, I'll get to it, I'll get to it, I'll get to it. Next thing you know, it's a mountain. And especially when it's clothes. Wash the clothes, don't put them up. Okay. All right, so let's get Nyx. Twist again, like we did last summer. Yes. But I'll do a sound bath. Let's quick tricks, twist again, like we did last year. She is so amazing, for real. She really is. I want to look and see how much her readings are. I do want a reading from her. She's done all the studies and stuff. I don't think I'm going to go that far. Like, first of all, I'm not doing the whole snake thing because I think one of the initiations or something includes a snake or whatever. And then she did an initiation in Cuba, which is pretty cool because Cuba's not who we think it is. And, like, all this, like, when you start realizing how dangerous of a weapon TD has been, it's crazy. Yeah, she's in Florida also. I don't know where, though. Yeah, she fans her cards, and she does some weird, yeah, in the fanning, like, weird, and then she just stops wherever it goes. I'm like, that's pretty cool. I just do what I now do, because I try to do readings like other people. And then I went, you know what? I'm not a tarot reader, so I don't have to follow tarot rules. So like there was this video on, hold on. Okay. So there's this video on TikTok where somebody was like, you're not a tarot reader if you don't do tarot spreads. Because the spreads are like the thing or whatever. But you know, my rebellious child self, I love my rebellious child. My rebellious child asks a lot of questions. So, hold on. Let me cut this light off. Boop, boop. Sorry for that, but I can't do competing light, so I had to cut that light off in order to have this other light on. But my rebellious child self immediately asks questions. So it's like, oh, you're not a real tarot reader if you don't read with a spread. But it's like, who made up the spread? Hello? Hello? All rules were made up by somebody who didn't have rules. Hello? Like, I wish people would think about that. All rules were made by someone who did not have rules. So, what makes your rules more important than my intuition? Hello? That's why I love Libby. Libby was like, I'm a storyteller reader. I don't always read by what the tarot is. And I'm like, it was just such a release. It was like, you're right. Because I'm getting a different message and I'm looking at the cards and the cards say that this means this. But I'm like, but I'm getting a different message. So now I go by the message I get. Sometimes I get read the words. Sometimes I get see the picture. Sometimes I get, what does it feel like? Hello? And that's what I do. Sorry, guys. My ADHD pill is wearing off. So I'm stuck on the hello. Now, there's some rules that I stick with. But hey. Oh, thank you, girl. You are so amazing. Hello? There we go. Perfecto. Oh my God. Have you guys ever felt your eyes sigh? Like, that's what my eyes just did. My eyes just went, Thank you for reminding me. All right, I hope you guys can see this. I don't want to make it much shorter because I like to keep him right over the, look, he's nodding. He's like, yes, we stay right here. Okay, so that's a yes. Thank y'all so much for the likes for once. we have more likes than we have people live. I mean, I'm sure we can fix that at some point, but I love that. That means that even if you bounced off, you gave me a like. So thank you so much. If you circle back and you're like, I liked you, but I left, but now I'm coming back. Thank you. I appreciate you. Hello? Okay, I don't need that permission. My hair is a hot ass mess, so it's gonna stay up here. These are my headbands now. Okay. All right, here we go. Yes, girl. Look, okay. So, and honestly, I really should be doing them here so that I could multicast, but I don't feel like it. Not right now. I like having it vertically so that I can cut them up and create shorts. I like that. Anyway, here we go. So, hi, Nix. May we have a conversation, please? All right, so back and forth is yes. Okay, I'm with the Perry Minnow Squad. What? P.S. Okay. That's a yes. Thank you so much, sir. If anybody wants to know who's Nix, Nix is my spirit guide, and we communicate multiple ways, but mostly, I love that Jen, like, even the way you just put it, like, that Becky takes good care of me. I appreciate you so much, Becky. Oh my God, I do. I appreciate all of you, but I definitely appreciate you, Becky. She's like my little godmother. Ugh. 1, 2. I don't know. Now, I learned somewhere where somebody was like, put it twice around your finger. And that just works because it's like short enough. Whatever. Okay, anyway. So Nick said yes. But if you're new to Nix, then you're not aware of how Nix works. So Nix, can you please show us no? Show us a no, please. Sorry, my hand just twitched and I don't want you blaming me. So hold on. We're going to pause for the cause. All right, so Nix, please show me a no. There we go. I moved your board. All right, show me a no. A big no, please. Oh, my hand twitched. I'm sorry. Let's do this. Show me a yes first. I feel like my hand just twitched again. I don't think I'm comfortable here. Let me adjust my... There we go. Does that work? I hope that works. I hope that works. I miss my table. My table's a little, like, outside table is a little higher. So it's like, I'm not used to being low again. Okay, here we go. All right, so Nix, show me yes. All right, oops, there's a yes. Show me no, please. Let me look away, because I feel like I'm making my hand move. Show me a no. Bigger no, please. Is it moving now? I hope so. Show me a no. Isn't that weird? It's doing that weird no it did the other day. Do y'all see that? It's doing that weird no. Can you do a loud no, please? Do a loud no. Do you see that weird no he does? Why did he start doing that? Look at that. It's just side to side, very slow. All right, show me a yes. Sorry, he and I are about to have a moment. Show me a yes, please. Okay, there's the yes. Now show me a no, please. That's so interesting. I'm going to do one more sound bath. And let's do some smoke. I should have put them out yesterday. I really should have. I didn't. I should have. Let's twist again, like we did last summer. Yeah, let's twist again, like we did last year. Hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna get a twig of sage. Ugh, sorry. That's such a weird no. Like, I only ever seen him do that no really, like, yesterday. I still haven't tried the rods again. Isn't that crazy? I haven't tried the rods again. Either seems to be a little bit blockage. There we go. I'm gonna chop you. Alright. Like I said, I'm not a very ritualistic person, but there are some things that are worth the ritual. Alright, then we'll do a sound bath afterwards. Matter of fact, let me put this here, and let me lock this here. Let's try that. I don't like the smell of sage, but I don't like cigarettes, so it smells close to a cigarette to me. That doesn't work. Alright, now we're gonna sound bath you. Something about the bell is just such a relaxing thing. Alright, let's try you again, shall we? Piece of sage removed. That is true, because that was a very sad moment that we just experienced. Let's twist again. But I'm getting whatever that OK song was that we did last summer. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. All right, let's try that again. Okay. Hello, Neeks. Are you back, sir? All right, that's a yes. Back and forth. Show me a no, please. Show me a vibrant, huge, big, easily recognizable, not anything tiny. Show me a no, please. Let me put it this way. Am I wearing a purple gown? Okay, there's my no. Good. Thank you. I'm not wearing a purple gown. Am I wearing a shirt and some pants? Something that fits in those categories. A shirt and a pair of pants. That is a yes. Will America celebrate Easter this weekend? Will there be an Easter celebration this weekend? Yes. I don't think you want to answer the questions we have coming up. Is that true? Are you not wanting to answer those questions? That's a yes. He doesn't want to answer those questions. But William? That's a yes. Will you tell us only the truth of the light? The truth of the heavens, the universe, whatever is for our highest good? That's a yes. Will you lie to me? Will you tell us lies? That's a no. Will you tell us the truth as it is on this current timeline of the light and of all that is good and only for our highest good? Sorry, I'm moving my hand. Will you tell us only the truth of the light for our highest good of this current timeline? And that is a yes. All right, so I heard Mayday, Mayday. Was Mayday, Mayday a spiritual message? Was Mayday, Mayday a spiritual message? That's a yes. Am I wearing high heels right now on my feet in this current timeline at this current moment? Am I wearing high heels? Am I wearing high-heeled shoes? Okay, that's a no, but I need it bigger. Please make it bigger. Okay, no, I'm not wearing high-heeled shoes. First of all, because I can't walk in them, but okay. Um, but also, I'm not wearing any shoes right now. So, um, as the humans of America know it, is it currently the year 2026? In this current timeline, as the humans know it in America, is it currently 2026? Okay, that's a yes. Does Mayday apply to any of our current servicemen over in the Middle East waters? Does Mayday apply to our current servicemen over in the Middle Eastern or Pacific or whatever waters that are near the, what waters will they be, y'all? So I can be specific. But it's a yes, though. He knows what I'm talking about. I just want to be specific. Do y'all know which, it's not the is it the Indian Ocean? I don't like being right either, Karma. I really don't. I mean, I do about things that I want to be right about. Not about this. I don't like this. But I feel like knowing helps. So, and it does. I just got chills. Knowing does help because we can send out, okay, thank you. We can send out light to help correct course. Like we can send out energy. We can send out vibrancy. We can send out prayers. Like we can send out what we can, you know, just like we did to help those over in like Minnesota and across the lands. Does that help? Would that help at all? Our own energy, our focus, our prayers being sent their way to aid in there. Okay, so that's a yes, you guys. So knowing helps because then we know where to direct our energy. That is useful. Okay, thank you. So, so if you're under the sound of my voice, whether you are commenting in the chat or if you are watching on a replay, now would be a really good time to send that energy. So we're going to pause real quick and we're going to do that. So we'll do it with the bell, just like we did earlier for our girl Carly. We're going to do the same thing. All right, so again, we're going to take a deep breath and we're going to breathe in positive energy. We're going to breathe in help and support. We're going to breathe in action and protection. We're going to breathe that in. And as we hold, we are going to focus that on what we want it to be for, which is to help our servicemen, our service people overseas. Okay, it is the Indian Ocean and Arabian Sea. Thank you so much. And the Strait of Hormuz. So then on the exhale breath, send it out. Send it out in that direction. I don't care if you don't know geography or whatever. You can just do exactly this. You can state it. This is to go out to the U.S. military service people who are on the ships and the subs over in the seas for this global conflict. You can use the correct terminology. And protect them against any friendly fire or false waving cloth. And should anything happen, that protection, energy, support, and help will be immediately sent their way. Employing the angels, employing our galactic friends who are here, even the dolphins. Whoever can send help and find help to get it and send to them, either in protection or in support and immediate help. I don't know if it's happening when I heard it or if it's imminent. Okay? So we're going to do that on the bell. 1 inhale, hold, and exhale. Inhale the protection, the guidance, the support, whatever vibes and energy that needs to be inhaled. Hold it as you focus it on where it needs to go and why it needs to get there. And then exhale to send it. All right? Let's go. So you guys, Carly, for sure. If I had even known of the power of this back then, trust me, would have been doing it. Would have definitely been doing it. All right, so hand over heart for regulation purposes and to calm your own self. Hand over your diaphragm. And then I need you to do the breath, okay? So at the sound of the bell, you're inhaling what is needed, that protection, that support, that energy, that guidance. You're holding it and focusing on where this needs to go and why it needs to get there and who it needs to get to. And then exhale to send it out. All right? Let's go. I know I'm teary now too. Here we go. Let's do a second one. I hope they feel our support and our protection. I hope they feel it. I hope they're dreaming it. I hope they heard it. Okay. Whew. Listen, we all have our parts to do. They feel small, but they're big. Okay? All right. Let me see. Does that help? That's a big old yes. It was an immediate yes, and it's a big yes. Thank you, thank you. All right. I don't know why I didn't think about that in the first place, but here we go. Oh, I appreciate it. Yeah, Karma, I hope too. I hope that they felt it in their hearts, got it in their dreams, had a quick little shiver as they got covered in it. I hope they got it. All right. I know they got it. I know they got it. Okay. And that's a yes, you guys. So I know they got it. I know they got it. Look at this. Look how big that yes is. Look how big that yes is. They got it. They got it. Woo! Again, if you're watching this on replay, please don't hesitate to send it. It doesn't need to be just now. It could be at any point that you do it. Oh my goodness. Okay. So. All right. Now, can you show me a no? You see, we weren't scared. We did our work. There we go. Thank you. It felt like he was hesitating to share this with us, you know, that we could, well, to share the bad news, but it was like, okay, but you also shared with me that we can do something about it. So thank you. Um, okay. I forgot what else we were asking. Honestly, like that was a moment that needed to happen. Excuse me. I need to clear my face. Hmm. You can't tell me this is demonic stuff or devilish stuff. Like this is not what devils do. I'm sorry. Oh gosh. These are definitely our gifts. Y'all say where y'all got it from, but I call it God, you know. I think so for sure. Honestly, I feel like they called out or somebody called out for it because I just suddenly heard Mayday, Mayday. So I don't know if it was just in their dream or if it was their spirit that called out for it or if something was actually happening right now when we got it. But, oh, will they be helped? I know we just did our help, but let's see if the enemy is going to help them. I'm getting chills, so many chills. Thank you, Carly, for the validation of that. Yes. It feels powerful. And like I'm getting chills just reading what you just said, but it definitely does feel like we do have more power than we give ourselves credit for as spiritual beings, ourselves, as beings of energy and light ourselves. That's why I just will never subscribe to atheism because we are energy. We are energy. And I mean, scientifically, let's not even talk spiritually. Scientifically, we're carbon, and carbon is energetic and life and stuff. So, right? I feel like some peace. I feel less anxious about what we were getting. So I definitely need to do that. Okay. So is Ira going to help them? Look at how big that was before I even got there. Yes, childless. Ira is not interested. Ira is really not interested in killing servicemen because, as you saw, I have to see the new Lego one, but as you saw with the that previous Lego video, they know what those soldiers are going through. They know that, and they know it's at the behest of these crazy people. That's not for entertainment purposes only. That's the truth. Um. Anyway, so yes, even our enemies will help. Exactly. Exactly. Ira just wants to be left alone. Okay. Since you're here, babes, can we get into a little bit of gossipy thing? All right. So I know you like this flavor a little bit easier. Uh, has Keg's breath fallen off his rocker? Has dude gone mad with his Christian? That's a yes. Now, is he doing that because he sold out? As we got with the cards. Hold on. I don't want anybody to say, your hand moved. You made it go that way. Yeah, no. Um, has Kegsy gone off the rocker with his holy shitbag? You know what I'm saying? Like his Christian self. It's like, yes, but also, is that a front? Well, does he believe it? Does he actually believe it? Does he actually believe in this Christian crusader stuff? Is Keggy actually truthfully of the belief of the Christian crusader? That's a no. He does not believe it. Okay. So, is his boss he's taking orders from now, is it a crazy I-state dude? That's a yes. It is a crazy I-state dude. Is it also a prince? Is a prince also working? Oh yeah, of course. See, it's a yes. So he's being pulled into. That's why I got the Two of Swords with him repeatedly. I just didn't read them out, but y'all saw it, right? Let me show you. I don't know if you saw it. Well, you might have seen it on a flash while we were, you know, looking at the cards before, like right around Mosquito Town time came. But this card showed up like 2 or 3 times while we were reading on that before we came in. I want you to see it in this particular deck because that's what's important here. We had the Two of Cups, but that wasn't that. It was the Two of Swords very specifically because they're in his mind about it. Two of Swords, Two of Swords, Two of Swords. You better not be at the end again. It's Two of Wands. Oh my goodness. Where are you, sweetheart? There we are. So this is a Two of Swords. You see being torn and pulled in 2 different directions. That's Keggy. Yep, that's Keggy. And interestingly, right under that is our military dude card. One of them. So, for entertainment purposes only, and just spiritual interpretation. All right, so, and there's no just about that. I take that just word back, but there you go. So, so it's not honestly that he believes in that religious spewing, but the people he's doing it to do. Is that what we're getting? I want to make sure that's correct. Oh, that was a big yes swing. Just a second, but I wanted to make sure we're steady first. Whew, gosh, the tears are still sitting in my eyes. Okay. So even if he doesn't believe it, does the people he's selling this out to believe it? Does the people he's selling the message to believe in the Christian Crusader? That's a yes. You know, the person doing the loudest talking often doesn't believe anything it's saying. All right, cool. So, okay, so I wanted to make sure, is his takedown going to be fairly rapid in comparison? Will his takedown be rapid in comparison? What am I getting? You're vibrating, so that's a thing. Comparison to who? Good question. That's the wrong way to ask that question, so let me think. Is his imminent takedown rapidly approaching? Let's do it that way. Is his imminent takedown rapidly approaching? That's a yes. Is it within weeks, not months? Is it within weeks, not months? No. I guess I got to define takedown, right? So I'm thinking of takedown. I think it's the way that I was thinking of it because I was thinking of it more like death. You know, like betrayal. So, I don't think he's next. It's like I want to ask that question, but I don't think he's next. Because that would be... I don't know. Let me make sure. I don't want to... Okay. Hold on. Is the kegster next in line? Nope, he's not. Is the kegster next in line for the trash can? No, he is not. Is the toaster next in line for the trash can? Is it her? Is it... Yep, okay. I was going to say, is it Cash? And that answer is a definite yes. All right. So really quickly, I want to check on Cash. Don't worry. I hear it again. About a thing. Cause every little thing. Okay. Ring the bell. I ain't mean to do that. It's gonna be all right now. I think Nick's ringing that bell himself. Ringing that bell himself. This one? No. This one? Yeah. Shh. Don't worry about it. It's interesting because they have a video of Cash dancing, which is cool because his background, you know, an Indian background, they would dance like that. So that's not bad, you know? And people are like, oh, he dances like a girl. I'm like, have you seen Indian men dance in Bollywood and stuff? Like, you know, they're a little bit more fluid than a white stiff guy at a frat party. But when he did this, I was like, okay, where'd you get that from? And he has a stomach, right? So he has a little puffer bee stomach. So, and he looks older. So I think that's a recent video, as in over this last year or so. Ha 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 ha. They have more evidence on him that's going to put him out. Bigger evidence. The kind that has him shaking in his boots. They showed two. They got something bigger. And they did show two. They showed him chilling out in La Havana. Not La Havana, real Havana. And they showed him... Ooh. What was his name? Is that the Haynes guy? Because this is weird. 5 and 5 in reverse, though. I always thought that was a girl. What's JB's, AG's? I don't know. Yo. There we go. Oh, him. Oh. That feels like it pertains to him. Hold on. No. This pertains to Haynes. Because I was saying Haynes. And remember, this is about the printing of changing of VOTESs and a minor con and death card. Oh, and then the 5 of Pentacles is now in reverse. So this 5 is now here. That's freedom from hardship. This is very close, you guys. This is extremely close. Because here's the print shop, and right behind that is the Empress, and right behind that is Go Time, and right behind that is our military, not military card, because that's the military card, the White House card, celebration card, and then right behind that is the people, democracy, sitting at the table, getting ready to eat dinner. So this is very close to expose this, which is, this is already kind of exposed already. Just the fact that they sent 200 emails to the Pennsylvania place with threats. But these people still haven't been employed. And I think they're about to be. Don't worry about a thing. What? They thought they cooked it. But every little thing. Oh, the 9 wish card, the secrets with the pentacles, the 10 with the pentacles, the thinking you escape judgment, the 7 of swords, which is the steel, the 8 of cups, trying to hide the evidence. Interesting. This is good. This is good. This is good. Because we got here 9 of cups, that the false knight, the knight with the offer. That's just a whack-ass government that's useless. The King of Swords here. This is heritage and all of them. And then we have the proof. We have the proof of everybody's interference. So, allegedly for entertainment purposes only. That is Haynes. So is Haynes' report coming out soon? It's evidence. Haynes's report is the actual evidence. All right, so they already know. They have evidence of it. It's just timing. And the time is very close. All right, so Garland. What did Garland do? Talk to me. Oh, okay, hold on. This is interesting. Because when I think about this is like preparation of trying to leave and go somewhere. The Three of Wands. Then we have the King of Swords, the King of Wands. And before his death, allegedly for entertainment purposes only, because it's not yet verified, but before his death, this was I state. But this was I state. And this was renewal. I'm feeling compromised. Because other thing that's interesting is on this card right here, this is a sun tattoo. You can't see it that well. But, you know, suns are about revelation and truth. Oh, man, I'm getting goosies. His job was to delay. And it's only because the rump ran that it got to go to somebody else. He was going to delay the shit out of that. Mm-hmm. Slow as you go, baby. Slow as you go. Threats and compromise. Threats and compromise. Because the magician, look over here while I'm doing this over there, pretending like I'm doing something, pretending I'm making magic. And then the Five of Wands is all the different hands that were in this, delaying you from going to the next move for the cat's cradle game. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing's gonna be alright now. Okay. He definitely knew other countries were involved, but he also knew the money people involved. And they just so happen to always be the same people. The ones in the files, the ones on the island, the ones on the jet log, the ones in the government, the ones in the boardroom. He's there. He knew. And he has 3 struggle cards out. The Five of Wands, the Five of Pentacles I saw earlier when I was figuring him out. And then now the Five of Swords. Those are struggle cards. About a thing. Cause everything's gonna be alright now. Oh, geez. He was a knight for the I state. Slow walking, looking like he's moving forward, but not exactly, for the I state. Everything was waiting for Rump to run. They just had to see what this SCOTUS was going to do first. Allegedly for entertainment purposes only. And he is eaten up with so much guilt. Oh yeah, look what came next. The treason card. He is eaten with so much guilt. Hey, Lisa. Cause every little thing's... There's the Hanged One. I can't ignore Major Arcana, so I'll talk about that. So the Hanged One's there. And then right behind there is the Knight. Some fast action moving guy. Who did that turn out to be? That was Jack. He was trying to move forward fast. He was trying to get going. He was working on them documents as fast as possible. He was handing them out to his team. He was trying to move real fast. Jack was working on them things. He had them all. It was too much, and he was working real hard, but he couldn't shake it. He couldn't shake it because he kept being delayed, right? He kept being delayed. He's calling, trying to get help, trying to move through, being delayed. He starts to take a move, and then somebody else says, no. Wait. Okay, now your case can go. After they get certified. Now your case can go. There she is, Queen of Swords, the bitch in the robe, excuse my language, who then turns around and hides the damn documents to do this guy a favor, the Emperor. Abuse of power. But guess what, honey? You put a dead to your career. Because guess who got the proof? Everything's getting stitched together. Everything's getting stitched together. Y'all remember, Queen of Pentacles, everything is getting stitched together because somebody's been taking notes on... Everybody has a job. Everybody has a job. People say the Democrats ain't doing a job. They're doing a job. Everybody has a different job. They're stitching together their jobs. That's why they're going to be wearing like a quilt. They're stitching together the job. Oh, that's crazy. And they will expose the devil for who's really behind them. Garland, yes, honey. Don't worry about a thing. That's a good question, Jen, because the very first card that starts it off is this one. So I'm not sure. That's a very good question. I'm getting chills behind your question, so let's get into it. Oh, man, I'm getting a lot of chills. Oh, because every little thing is going to be all right now. Damn, Garland. What they had on you, boy? Don't worry. Oh, what did they have on you, child? What did they have on you? Because every little thing is going to be all right now. You think he's flipped to help? I haven't seen his face, so I didn't get an energy from him. I can picture him now, so let's see. Show me Garland. Show me Garland, the Garland of today, please. Please tell me about the Garland of today. There's a reason this came up. Is he flipped to help us, or is he ready to flee? That man said, I'm old. I feel it. He just said, I'm too old for this. Oh, wait. He said, I'm too old for this. I want to make sure I have all my cards. He said, look, real quick. This is so interesting. This came out. Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles. Learning new things, y'all. Documents, documents, documents. Revelation. Getting past the blocks. And imprisonment. I think it's what you just said, Jen and Suze. I think he's helping. Oh, okay. You heard his name. Okay, okay. Don't worry about a thing. Cause look. Oh shoot. I was like not gonna read. And then look, because this was the other half of the deck that I had put down to go pick these up. Look at this. So there's the false knight, right? The one with the offer that you want to refuse, but look behind it. Now he's going to expose the corruption. He's going to expose the corruption. The documents that were falsified, the ones that was kept and copied, etc. The ones that were locked away are now going to be exposed. And then there's our boy Jack. Then there's our boy Jack. I just heard he can't muster it. Like, he can't, like, he didn't expect this, like, what's happening. Because there's the Queen of Swords here. And I'm getting this as the abusing of the law. He knew he could not trust Blondie, but now she's gone. As is kind of our government. There we go. This is crazy, by the way. That was King of Swords, Queen of Swords, and the Hierophant, but now the Ten of Swords. Like, it's swords all through. This has been plaguing his brain. This has been plaguing him so much. There's so many swords in here. Yeah, exactly. Too old for this shit, and it went too far. He's like, I can't muster it. But this is finding a release, coming to an not finding a release. Instead of the betrayal, this is coming to finding light at the end of the tunnel, like trying to right a wrong. And then there's the King of Cups in reverse. So what does that mean? But like, if you look at this, like, it's just, that's interesting, actually, because the King of Cups in reverse, and my brain was like, because I'm like about to talk about the swords again, because for instance, there's the Eight of Swords still staring me at this thing, but it's like the King of Cups is a coldness to it, right? So it's cold, it's almost manipulative to the emotional energy, because my brain went, cups are emotions, remember that. And I'm like, okay, so he's going to be cold? And it was like, yeah, the same way that he turned his back, he's now finna go forward. I'm glad you're on, Carly. He did like one thing, but was big, I feel. That's the thing. It feels like the coldness energy, like I'm going to get you. That's, oh girl, I'm getting chills behind your questions. Because, okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4 swords, 5 swords, and then a bunch of documents, pentacles. Okay. AC at the ICC. So, oh, I said that again and it just got like flushed through my head. Who's my ICC card? I forgot what that was. I know Jack's doing something, but what was it? Was it the Queen of Swords in the upright? What did I just get for the ICC? I just read it today. I can't remember what it was.